and thank you for joining me today. My name is Teresa Crawley, and I'm going to show you our 2018 Tiffin Wayfarer 24TW. So this is one of our pre-owned units. We just got in a really nice Tiffin Wayfarer, and you're going to see some of the great things that can come in a very small package. This is a 25-foot long, built on a Mercedes chassis with a Mercedes engine, of course. This is a 3-liter, 180 horsepower Mercedes. Quickly we'll go over the front cab area. It's pretty standard, however it does have lane keeping assist, collision prevention assist, high beam assist, heated and adjustable electric mirrors, and tilt wheel. This has 325 pounds of torque as well. And the first thing you see when you enter in here is, unlike a lot of models, this is normally going to be a bed. This is going to be used for storage and a TV for you. So TV right here, and I wanted to point out that it can move around to be angled for a more comfortable place for you if you're watching cutting up vegetables in the kitchen or something like that, and then can be easily just put right back. In here we have storage for if you wanted to bring DVDs or anything like that. Also, if you wanted to put a satellite dish on here, you could do that, put your components in this area. Over here we have a built-in DVD player. You can play music, and there are speakers throughout here, so it's not like you'll just hear it here. It's a whole house system. Over here, this is going to be your guest sleeping area and storage. So up here you'll see lots of storage. This is a leg for the table that could go here if you chose to eat here. You may notice this does not have a dinette, but boy, it saves you a lot of room in other places. So that's where your table would go, or it could also go up front, or you're going to turn those seats around. I'm going to show you how this couch turns into a bed, and it's really quite easy. So this piece just comes out with very little effort, and then you'll see there are legs down here that you just pull out. This isn't heavy at all. It just sets down easily like that. And the front of the bed, or the back of the bed rather, just flops down like that. And then you can put those cushions back there and you'll have a little backrest. Great place to sit and read or something like that. So that was about a 1 minute or less setup of a bed for your guests. A lot of times these are just such a hassle, and there's so many steps and they're heavy and awkward, but this one's just easy to do. There are also seat belts on this couch here, so if you had guests not only to sleep but also to ride, that's where they would go. Now here's where your refrigerator and freezer are placed. Now this is such a tall, skinny one, but I thought it was kind of cute actually. Here's your freezer section, refrigerator here, little produce bin, and there's actually another place down in the bottom here for more frozen foods. So quite a bit of space for such a small space. And over here is your kitchen area. We have a 2-burner propane cooktop. This glass covered not only gives you more counter space when it's down, but it also serves as a splash guard if you're cooking something greasy or messy, so you don't have to wash all of this afterwards. We have a convection microwave, so you can bake in here. And then a really nice deep sink. Show you that here. You can easily cook your pots and pans wash your pots and pans in here. And they made this high enough so you can get in there and get things washed. Just a great little space. You could even wash a small dog in there. Paper towel holder, and then they even thought to do a pull-out pantry here. I love how Tiffin thinks of these little storage places. They're really good about it. And of course, more storage up here. Another thing to point out is that there's no divider here. So you can put dividers in if you wanted to, but you can put very large, long things in there without problems as well. And you'll see these little pop-out handles. Those are actually locks also, so multi-purpose. They lock when you're going down the road so that they're not going to fly open easily. But that's what that is for. They pop in and out. Another thing that I found really interesting about the Tiffin, we don't normally sell Tiffins at this location, so I'm always learning something new when we get a Tiffin in, but I do love the product. They're really well made. I love how they did the door situation here. So these doors here are going to be your bathroom, but you've got a great divider door here for if you're showering. And you've got a great divider door here for either if you're sleeping in the back or if you're you wanted to use this front bathroom area, and it just seals off completely so nobody can see you. I'm going to let you take a look at the inside of the stool area. And again, it's divided. The shower is on one side, toilet is on the other. So two people can be getting ready at the same time without being in each other's way. A nice vent up there. And then I'll show you the shower. They put a nice skylight in here for you, and it also helps with those who are a little bit taller and have a hard time fitting in RV showers. This one they thought that out for you. We've got a nice towel bar in here. I'll step in here so you can see the height. A little bit more clearance than you'd think. And then we've got a really nice retractable shower door or shower liner, which is going to squeegee itself off as it goes in. So you don't have to mess with that extra component. This is also detachable, so you can spray, and adjustable. And there's little lights in here. So really well thought out. Now we're in the master bedroom. First thing that I found that I thought was so clever, there's your TV. Such a great spot. So this floor plan is called the TW, which means it's the twin bed floor plan here. So you'll see there's two separate beds here that easily could be slept on side by side if you're not with someone you want to be super close with, or if you've got a kicker in the family, keep them there and you can sleep here. But these beds do pull together also, and I'll just show you a little bit of how that works. They glide on really easily. So both sides are going to have this piece that pulls out, and then there's a booster pillow that can go in the middle of the two. So if you can use your imagination a little bit, that's how the bed's going to come together. I honestly would put that piece on the inside, or the outside. That way you're not feeling the bump in the middle. But when you're not using it as a bed, it's a great little place to cozy up, read a book, have some alone time. Over here, we've got a really nice hanging closet. And of course, there is one on the opposite side as well, where I showed you that TV. And then up above here is where we are pre-wired for solar. And also our generator start is right there, and our inverter switch. This has a 1,000-watt inverter. A little bit more storage back here. These lights are really cool throughout. They kind of have this vintage look to them, or retro, but they move around, so you can aim them how you like. And then just turn them off when you're done. And storage that goes all the way through again. So all the way to the end of the coach on either side is the space that you have here. It's quite a bit. We also have these roller nightshades all throughout the coach. These are really nice because if you've ever experienced the metal blinds that a lot of the cheaper brands put in, they bang as you're going down the road. So clink, 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 bang. It's just really annoying, actually. So these are a lot softer and quieter. They're also fully darkening, so there's not light peeking through each little slat. So I'm a fan. I think we're ready to go outside and see some of the features there. But what a beautiful aesthetic. The colors are great. Solid wood cabinets are beautiful. And outside they chose my favorite full body paint. This is the Coastal Mist full body paint here. No decals, so you don't have to worry about these pieces crackling in the sun. They're just going to stay nice because they have a coat over them, and it's just really well done. This one actually has a TV outside as well. Oop. So TV and a sound bar right here. So if you have your awning out or it's nighttime, this makes almost like a drive-in theater experience. Just so fun. Making memories is what we're doing here. I'll show you the storage underneath here as well. Here we have an extra wheel liner. Now those are stainless steel, so it's nice that they included an extra one. They're a little high end, a little bit more expensive, so got a really nice one there. Here's your diesel generator. It's a 3200. The benefit of the diesel is that it runs off of your diesel fuel from your diesel tank. So when your fuel tank gets low, it will cut off your generator so that you can get home. It's more important that you get home than it is that you are cool when it's 100 degrees or whatever. That's just a little safety feature they have on these. That's something to be mindful of. A little bit of storage here. Has that nice lining in it so that you can rinse it out easily, get it nice and clean when you're done camping. And a pass-through storage bay with another table stored in there. Again, you'll see the vintage flair on the Wayfarer signature there, as well as on the back here. This is just a beautiful coach. We have a backup camera here and a 5,000-pound towing hitch. We have a black water rinse on this coach. Over here we have an automatic surge protector and a 30 amp cord for if you are able to plug in. Next we have our water bay. Now this coach can hold 40 gallons of fresh water, 27 of black, 33 of gray. We have an instant hot water system and a whole house water filtration system, as well as a black tank flush. We also have 12-volt pad heaters on the black and gray tanks. That's going to help you when you're wanting to go skiing or somewhere really cold, keep those tanks from freezing in the winter time. Over here is where you would do your dumping. So more of the water system, but I love that they've kept them separate. So your clean water that's going in isn't touching any of the black or gray coming out. And then last but not least, we have our propane tank. This is 20 gallons of propane here. And that's going to be running your cooktop, heater, etc. So again, this is a 2018 pre-owned Tiffin Wayfarer. If you need any more details on it, like any questions, please give me a call. I'm Teresa Crawley. You can call me at 303-684-3427. Have a great day. Thanks for joining me.